Todd wasn't really the social butterfly growing up, and him going off to ACU was probably the biggest blessing that I've seen this family go through, because it was for the better, because Todd goes to ACU, meets Rachel, and it's literally been like a dream for you guys, and I'm so happy that Rachel's come into our family.
Todd, you're the answered prayer I wasn't expecting to come, but I'm so happy you did. From our first date, your heart spoke to mine in a different kind of way. You were, and still are, funny, considerate, and the easiest person to talk to. You make me feel at home, and now you're going to be my home forever. I cannot wait to become your wife today. I cannot wait for endless hugs, intellectual conversations, tickle fights, and long drives to nowhere. I cannot wait for our lives together. I will be the best I can be for you because you draw the best out of me. Thank you for being my best friend for the last 4 years. Cheers to a lifetime together. I love you, Rachel.
Rachel, I didn't know there was someone so perfect for me until God put you into my life. You bless me and my family and everyone who comes into contact with your heart, which is always ready to give. I always knew that I would have to be a rock in a relationship someday, and I will always be that to you. But little did I know that I would have such a solid rock in you to support me in all that I do. You are so full of love and grace and kindness. You bring out the best in me and build me up when I don't feel my best. I am beyond ready to do life with you. It will no longer be you and I. Instead, it will be us. I will honor you and cherish you for all of our days. My hand is forever open to you, ready to be grasped through thick and thin. Let's walk towards love together. I love you.
Why did you do that?
I'm glad we're friends too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm really ready.
Friends, family, we've come today at the invitation of Rachel Mallory and Todd Harris to share in the joy of their wedding. This outward celebration that we shall see and hear today is an expression of their inner love and devotion that they have in their hearts. God, we come before you today at this altar, at the invitation of these two. Lord, we're thankful for Todd and for Rachel, and we praise you for their decision to publicly commit to one another today before each of us and before you. God, we ask that you would strengthen them, strengthen their relationship together, bind them together. Lord, we pray that they would trust in each other, but first and foremost, that they would find their source of trust and hope in you. Would you bless Todd and Rachel today and in this next chapter of their lives as they're becoming one? Now, will you please join hands and to each other express your vows of love and devotion?
I, Todd, take you, Rachel, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until we are separated by death. As God is my witness, I give you this promise.
I, Rachel, take you, Todd, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until we are separated by death. As God as my witness, I give you my promise.
By the power vested in me as a minister of the gospel, I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Harris.
Rachel and I have always had the typical big sister, little sister relationship. I believe it is said that her first impression was, and I quote, "She's loud, take her back." Over the years, we have had our share of sisterly squabbles, but I believe it's true when they say you don't know what you have till it's gone. Over the years, Rachel has taught me many things, and most importantly, how to love and serve others the way Jesus would. I could not think of another person that exudes all of those qualities more than Todd. Not only do Todd and Rachel complement each other so perfectly, but he's a great addition to our family, and I'm honored to call him my brother-in-law.
Todd, thank you so much for loving Rachel the way that you do. You're an answered prayer and so much more than I ever could have asked for my friend. I can't wait to witness all that y'all do to serve the kingdom as husband and wife and walk into this sweet gift that marriage is together.
Having this kind of love in your hearts, you've chosen to exchange rings as the sign and seal of the vows that you're making today. As you wear these rings, whether together or apart for a moment, may they be constant reminders of these glad promises that you're making together today.
With this ring, I seal my promise
With this ring, I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
as God is my witness.
as God is my witness.
By the power vested in me as a minister of the gospel, I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Harris. And make this the bride.